If you are not using incisive passes in FC25 right now, you are missing out on one of the most broken mechanics in the game. This pass is the difference between a random through ball and a perfectly placed assist. Let me show you why this is the meta right now. And I just showed you a goal through the middle, which is fairly common. But do you know, from the wings, this is even more overpowered. Guys, most FC25 players expect this pass from the middle of the pitch. But when you do it from the wings, it is totally unpredictable. And there are certain key factors that you need to keep in mind in order to always perfectly place it like a pro. Just take a look at this chance, okay? I'm building up very perfectly. Here is my chance to perform a first time through ball with Rodman. This. If I place the pass right now, if I just click triangle before I receive the ball, Henri will be through on goal. Just remember this. But before I show you why it's so overpowered in game, we have to pay attention to the play styles. This is all about play styles. We need golden incisive pass and silver incisive pass, okay? We need to pay attention to the passing stats, the vision and the short pass. Long passes are for lob passes. Short passing stat is taken into account for passes till 25 meters. Anything above than that is a long pass, but we mostly play these ground short through passes, right? For that, you need to pay attention to the short pass start. This is why so many players were using Marmoush, for example, yesterday in the E-Premier League. Now, this Kika card, she is very good. She is undervalued for sure. Incisive pass is the key. There is a reason all three of my central players have incisive pass. I'll tell you about another player, and this is why it's very important. Look, my reason why do I still use her? Because she has silver incisive. And what else does she have? Look at her passing stats, 93 short pass. Combine that with the incisive playstyle, her first time through passes from the wings are very overpowered. Now, for the wings, there is another player that you should consider. He's a little bit expensive, and yes, I'm telling you to play him in the wings. I have tried him out. He is very good. You will not regret it. David Beckham. The new David Beckham is really good out on the wings as a right winger, as a right mid, because he can play a first time ground through pass to perfection. Even if you are playing a pro player, you can catch them off guard when you play an incisive ball around the striker from the wings, okay? Look at David Beckham, 98 long pass, silver incisive. He is very good. His finishes are good, his trivelas are good. He has the base low driven, he can hit the low driven across the goal. This is what you want to aim for, okay? I have coins, I'm just not buying players because they are dropping very hard. This is why Marmoush is so good. See, he has silver incisive. What else does he have? 97 short pass, 92 vision. His ground through passes are insane. He also has Tiki Taka, right? He has Trickster. So this is what you want to aim for when you're building up your team. Guys, incisive is the number one play style without a doubt. Even if we look at the E-Premier League final where Tex was beaten, and you will see this as a pattern. Just look. The power of incisive pass is insane. Look, Marmoush to Ibarbo goes through on goal. Simple as that. You can play the passes to the wingers and you can play passes from the wingers to the striker as well. This is only one example. I can find so many examples for you guys, but then the video will be so long, right? From the wings into the striker first time is crazy good. And you know what happens when you play these sorts of passes? You are planting seeds in the mind of the opponent, especially if you're playing someone really good. Next time, he'll be like, oh, this guy can play a first time through ball from the wings. He can play the first time through ball from the cam. What should I do? It's so hard to defend him. And he'll second guess himself. When the opponent second guesses himself, that is when you're on top of the opponent. It is all about planting seeds in the mind of the opponent, so he starts second guessing himself. And this incisive pass is another tool for you to be able to do that. Just the sheer pace, which is on the wings. Look, Henri to Ibarbo. He goes through on goal. He ends up scoring. Henri doesn't even have the incisive play style, but it could have been even better if it was played first time. You get the point. Here is what you need to avoid when doing this pass. Do not force it. When I teach this to someone, I see them forcing it all the time. You have to wait for the perfect opportunity. Secondly, you should be really good at triggering runs. Then you have to make sure that you time your passes. Timing is the key. Either play it first time, and if you're not able to play it first time, play the pass when the player is on the shoulder of the last defender. The precision through ball is just as good. If you can use, just hold R1, do a technical dribble, and then press triangle. You'll do a precision through pass. It's very good when you don't have a lot of space in front of you to be able to exploit. Build your team with players around this playstyle and you will not regret.